Hello, everyone. Good evening. Okay, good evening, Dubai. This is your host again, Vince from Org World. So now we will discuss and health benefits of one of the superfood, which is spirulina. Okay, one of our products has been with the component is spirulina. Now, spirulina is an organism that grows in both fresh and salt water. It is a type of cyanobacteria, which is a family of single-celled microbes that are often referred to as blue or green algae. Now, just like plants, cyanobacteria can produce energy from sunlight by a process called photosynthesis. Okay, I'm sure you guys are aware about photosynthesis, right? So, spirulina was consumed by the ancient Aztecs, but became popular again when NASA proposed that it could be grown in space for use with by the astronauts. So, a standard daily dose of spirulina is 1 to 3 grams, but doses of up to 10 grams per day have been used effectively. Now, this tiny algae is packed with nutrients. A single tablespoon, like 7 grams of dried spirulina powder, contains protein, vitamin B1 or thiamine, vitamin B2 or riboflavin, vitamins B3 or niacin, copper, and iron. It also contains decent amount of magnesium, potassium, and manganese, and small amount of almost every other nutrients that you need. Now, in addition, the same amount holds only 20 calories and 1.7 grams of digestible carbs. Now, gram for gram, spirulina may be the single most nutritious food on the planet. A tablespoon of 7 grams of spirulina provides a small amount of fat, around 1 gram, including both omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids, and approximately 1.5 to 1.0 ratio. Now, the quality of the protein in spirulina is considered excellent, comparable to eggs. It gives all the essential amino acids that you need. It is often claimed that spirulina contains vitamin B12, but of course, this is false. It has a pseudo vitamin B12, which has not been shown to be effective in humans. Okay? Now, spirulina is a powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Okay? Oxidative damage can harm our DNA and cells. So this damage can drive chronic inflammation, which contributes to cancer and other diseases. Spirulina, in the other side, is a fantastic source of antioxidants, which can protect against oxidative damage. Its main active component is called psychocyanine. This antioxidant substance also gives spirulina its unique blue-green color. Psychocyanine can fight free radicals and inhibit production of inflammatory signaling molecules, providing impressive antioxidants and anti-inflammatory effects. Okay, so number three, it lowers bad LDL and triglyceride levels. Now, heart disease is world's leading cause of death. Many risk factors are linked to an increased risk of heart disease. As it turns out, spirulina positively impacts many of these factors. For example, it can lower total cholesterol, bad LDL cholesterol, and triglycerides while raising good HDL cholesterol. In a study in 25 people, okay, with type 2 diabetes, 2 grams of spirulina per day significantly improved these markers. Another study in people with high cholesterol determines that 1 gram of spirulina per day lowered triglycerides by 16.3% and bad LDL by 10.1%. Several other studies have found favorable effects too with higher doses of 4.5 to 8 grams per day. Okay. Number four, it protects bad LDL cholesterol from oxidation. Now, fatty structures in your body are susceptible to oxidative damage. This is known as lipid peroxidation, a key driver of many serious disease. For example, one key steps in development of heart disease is oxidation of bad LDL cholesterol. Interestingly enough, the antioxidants in spirulina appear to be particularly effective at reducing lipid peroxidation in both humans and animals. So, in a study in 37 people with type 2 diabetes, 8 grams of spirulina per day significantly reduced markers of oxidative damage. It also increased levels of antioxidant enzymes in the blood. Number 5, spirulina may have anti-cancer properties. Now, some evidence suggests that spirulina has anti-cancer properties. Research in animals indicates that it can reduce cancer occurrence and tumor size. Spirulina's effect on oral cancer or cancer of the mouth haven't particularly well studied. One study examines 87 people from India with precancerous lesions called oral submucous fibrosis in the mouth. Among those who took 1 gram of spirulina per day for 1 year, 45% saw their lesions disappear, compared to only 7% on the control group. When these people stopped taking spirulina, almost half of them redeveloped lesions in the following year. In another study, 40 individuals with OSMF lesions, 1 gram of spirulina per day led to greater improvement in OSMF symptoms than the drug pentoxifenolide. Okay? And of course, spirulina may reduce blood pressure. High blood pressure is a main driver of many serious diseases, including heart attacks, strokes, and chronic kidney disease. While 1 gram of spirulina is ineffective, a dose of 4.5 grams per day has been shown to reduce blood pressure in individuals with normal levels. Excuse me. This reduction is thought to be driven by the increased production of nitric oxide, a signaling molecule that helps your blood vessel relax and dilate. Number 7, improve symptoms of allergenic rhinitis. Allergic rhinitis is characterized by inflammation in your nasal passageway. It is triggered by environmental allergens such as pollen, animal hair, or even wheat dust. Spirulina is a popular alternative treatment for symptoms of allergic rhinitis, and there is evidence that it can be effective. In one study, in 127 people with allergic rhinitis, 2 grams per day dramatically reduced symptoms like nasal discharge, sneezing, nasal congestion, and itching. Number 8, it may be effective against anemia. There are many different forms of anemia. The most common is characterized by reduction in hemoglobin or red blood cells in your blood. Anemia is fairly common in older adults, leading to prolonged feeling of weakness and fatigue. In studying 40 older people with a history of anemia, the spirulina supplements increase the hemoglobin content of red blood cells and improve immune function. Keep in mind that this is just one study. More research is needed before any recommendation can be made. Now, number 9, it may improve muscle strength and endurance. Now, exercise-induced oxidative damage is a major contributor to muscle fatigue. Certain plant food have antioxidant properties that help athletes, physically active individuals, minimize this damage. Spirulina appears beneficial, as some studies pointed to improve muscle strength and endurance. In two studies, spirulina enhanced endurance, significantly increased the time it took for people to become fatigued. Number 10, and this is the last, may aid blood sugar control. Animal studies link spirulina to significantly lower blood sugar. In some cases, it has outperformed popular diabetes drugs, including metformin. There is also some evidence that spirulina can be effective on humans. Okay, so bottom line, is a very good superfood that we need to take every day. Okay, so that is all that I'm talking about. Um, Hope that you will get a lot of information regarding this, and message me if you're interested in one of our products that has spirulina in it. So this is your host, Vince, saying that continue to be healthy throughout your life. Thank you very much.